And we are almost there. And we are on live now. Just give me one more minute. I'm gonna organize all of my screens here. And that's it. So, good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon, Tiago. Good afternoon, Joao. Good afternoon, guys who follow us on YouTube. We are here for a new English immersion as every single Friday, 2 p.m. with me as a facilitator. As every single immersion, I will start with a short explanation about how Talk and Talks works in general. So Talk and Talk is a platform of languages where you can practice and you can learn different languages such as English, Mandarin, Italian, French, Spanish, Portuguese, and others that are coming for the next year. Something really crucial about this platform is that it's not a regular English class. We are not gonna learn grammatical part or grammatical rules, grammatical expressions here. We are not. We are just gonna try to create a real conversation. So I brought a topic for talk about today. Today we'll be talking about reflecting on this year goals. So something else important about the platform is that we try to create a safe environment where we don't feel afraid about making mistakes because we know that making mistakes is totally normal when even more when we start learning a new language. So we don't correct each other. We try to respect each other. So I think that is those are really important points to mention. We normally start with a self-presentation. In my personal opinion, it's crucial. We can use it as a warm-up uh, because we can let our minds know that we are switching to another language. So we are going to start with our self-presentation now. Uh, so Giuliano just arrived. I'm going to start with you, Joao. Uh, could you please introduce yourself to us?
Yes, I'm a software developer. I am 53. Uh, I married. I have two sons. Uh, I today I'm from Rio de Janeiro, but I have been living in Portugal around 2 years. Okay. Uh, Now I need improving my English and my Spanish because including I had a class in Spanish in here in this platform. Very good that okay. Because today I working in international project. Oh, very useful this platform. Okay. I have no pet. I love in my free time. I love read books. I love watch TV series or stream series. Okay, streaming movies. Or sometimes I'm going. Yes, sometimes I going to theater. Okay, very good that. Okay. Uh, I love hiking bike. I love hiking. I love ride biking. Uh, I love swim. Okay. Oh, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Joao, for being here. I am really glad to know that you are trying to learn Spanish as well. I used to lead a Spanish conversation here, but I stopped it some months ago. But maybe I will come back the next year. So thank you so much again for being here. And now, please, Juliano, could you please introduce yourself to us?
Of course, good afternoon, guys. My name is Juliano. I am 21 years old. I am a science and technology student, and I live in São Bernardo do Campo. My hobbies are reading mangas, and sometimes I like to go to the beach because I really like the weather there, and I really like to swimming. And that's it about me, guys.
Thank you, Juliano. Finally, please, Tiago, introduce yourself to us.
All right. I'm following road. I'm married. I'm based in Hortolândia, São Paulo. Nowadays, I'm a architect, but I I I have some positions, other positions in my career as a product owner, system analyst, software engineer, and and product manager in another job that I worked. And I'm looking for to improve my English, mm, more to speak, because reading and writing is, I think that is more easy, but talking with confidence it's more pace to me, more struggle. And I find this talk one one way to get the goal. And I started last week, and I'm happy in stay here with you guys.
Thank you so much, Thiago. I am really happy that for having you here in this immersion. We work for the same institution, so we are kind of colleagues. So that's why I'm really happy that you just joined us here in this community that is called Talk and Talk. So thank you so much for being here. And finally me, guys. So for those who don't know me, my name is Christian Jimenez. I am from Bolivia. However, I currently live here in your beautiful country, Brazil. I moved here 2 years ago because I got a job opportunity here. That's why I am living here in Brazil. I was living in Sao Paulo the last year, but then we decided to move to Curitiba, Paraná. So I currently live here in Curitiba. I 36 years old. I currently work as a full stack software developer for a Brazilian institution. I am married. In my free time, I really enjoy singing and practicing languages such as English and French. I am currently trying to enhance my English and learn French as well because I would like to have the opportunity to work abroad in another country. So that's why I'm here. And as you guys, I am trying to improve my English skills as well. And that's it, a little bit about me, guys. So let's move on to our today's topic. So I'm gonna start reading the first question. I'm gonna start with you, Giuliano. Okay. So Giuliano, I would like to know what were your top three goals for this year and which ones did you achieve?
I think in my case, my goals was um, keep it up, develop my knowledge in college, learn more things about mathematics, things like that. And I think I could achieve it. I could learn a lot and play my routine, things like that. And this goal, I didn't have this goal, but in the middle of the year, I make this goal. It was learn more English, and I think I could achieve it. And my other one is could study more about development. But this goal I didn't achieve how much I really wanted because I need to study a lot for the college. And the college I need study a lot other things, like chemistry, mathematics, and the other subjects. And I didn't have time to study enough, development. But in these years I could learn about not about how much time I spend doing something, but it's more like constance, I don't need study 2 hours a day, but if I can study 30 minutes, 20 minutes every day, it's more than study just 2 hours in one day and just studying another week, So I could learn that everything's about constance, Every day study that 10 minutes, 20 minutes. I could learn it
Hmm.
in the next year. It'll be better because I'm gonna study every day development, every day English, every day to the
Hmm.
college, you know.
Hmm.
I intend to do it.
Thank you so much, Juliano. I totally agree with that part that you just said about you won't have those 2 hours every single day for starting or for practicing something specific. But if you just take 10 minutes or 20 minutes, maybe it's enough for for that day. And the next day you will try to do maybe starting more time, maybe 1 hour or 50 minutes. But the important is the consistency. You need to do that every single day. It doesn't matter for how long. So thanks so much for bringing up your insights, your knowledge. And now I'm gonna continue with you, Tiago. Could you please tell us about top your three top goals for this year, and let us know if you achieved them?
Mm, I think the main objective in this year was and are speak English with confidence. But we have 12 months, and I started in the last two 2 months to get this goal. But I agree with Adrian said, and I saw, I think that one book that you need to improve 1% a day to if you want or have a name or uh, aim to achieve, and it's important have the constance that you can that uh, that you put in your goals f- for a year. Many times pass year by year, and many people create. I will be more fit. I will be more 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 health. I will be, but this I'm don't can be in the thoughts, but is necessary actions to get this.
Thank you so much, Tiago. And something I wanted to say about the first thing that you mentioned it about that you started your goal. 2 months before 2 months before finishing this year. I think that you gotta feel really proud of you because I think that normally people would wait until the finish of the year for just starting that goal for 2025. So you started your goal and you are leveraging 2 months before the year has ended. So I think that it's important to start. It doesn't matter when. The first step is the most difficult. I would say, and I think that you are doing so well, and you will see your progress until the end of this year. And I'm sure that you will feel proud of yourself. So thank you so much for bringing up your insights, your experiences as well. And let's move on with you, Joao. Let us know about your top three goals that you've set for this year, for 2024.
Okay. um, uh, Improve my English. Okay. Uh, uh, Now I decided improve my Spanish. Yes, I started my English. I think I improve a little bit. Okay, go. To me is a good reach. Yeah, yes. Uh, uh, three three things. Okay. Started to new behaviors, healthy behaviors. Okay, healthy behaviors in my life. I started. Okay, now I started going to the gym. I started uh, diet. Okay, very difficult, but I go ahead. Yes, very important that. Yes, yes. Short finally resume like that. Okay. Yes. Thank you. That's it.
Thank you, Joao. And something so good about your goals, it's that we normally relate goals with things like studies or find a new job or maybe moving to another country. But you mentioned that one that is about your health, and it's so
Yes.
interesting because
Important.
without health we cannot do anything. So it's important to take care about our physical health and our mental health. So
Yes.
thank you so much, Joao. And
Because
about me,
that thing,
guys. Uh-huh.
healthy very important to all the things. Because
Sure.
if I without health, without life or whatever, like that.
We cannot
Yes.
do anything. We cannot study. We cannot work. We cannot do anything. So
Yes.
health it's crucial. So thank you
Yes.
so much, Joao. And about me, guys. So I've set some goals for this year, for this 2024. Firstly, it was English. I wanted to improve my speaking skills. And I think that I improved a lot here in the platform. As well, I started learning French the last year on my own, and this year I decided to try to be a host, a French host in the platform, and I got it. So I started leading French immersion the last month, and I'm really happy for my progress as well. And I wanted to improve my hard skills on my profession. So I started learning about TDD. I know that you guys, almost all of you are IT guys here, so you will understand those acronyms. The test-driven development, because the last three interviews that I did, all of them asked me of knowing TDD, how to use TDD, and I didn't know. So much about it in the practice. I just knew about the theoretical part, but nowadays I am creating my own examples, trying to create my projects using TDD. Um, I think that I didn't get that one because I am still learning, but at least I already started, and I think that I got the idea of TDD. I just have to practice more and more, and maybe the next year I will be ready to apply for those job opportunities again. And that was a little bit about my three top goals of 2024. And let's move on to the question number two. I'm gonna continue with you, Joao, okay? So the question number two goes like this. What strategies or habits helped you successfully achieve your goals? What do you think about it, Joao?
Okay. What strategies or rabbits help it? Okay. I think in to improve my English, I I I need to recognize about my propose. Okay, I put propose in my life. My why, my will, very important that, because I put effort. The beyond that, the platform very useful to me. Okay, I have I have access to course this talking talk and platform to practice. Very important that. About my health. Oh, my exams required me change your behavior, change your life. Okay, my exams. Oh, put knife in my. Okay, I need to change. Okay, like that. Okay, yeah, other things. I forget the another thing. Okay, but yes, my life put lá in my face. You need take the action. Then okay, I go ahead like that. Summary that like that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Joao. As you said, my personal opinion as well. Pursuing or maybe giving a purpose to your goal is essential because without purpose, I think that your goal you're not gonna have that motivation. You're not gonna find the consistency that you need. uh, I think that every time that you feel dismotivated, you need to remember your purpose, why you are doing something, why you are learning English, and I think that's why you have to do that kind of combination, a goal with a purpose. Because if you do that or you that something just because, I think that it doesn't gonna work so well, in my personal opinion. So I think that it's essential to set goals with purposes.
One
Um,
thing.
Go ahead.
Beyond you said, very important. Add a goodwill, because goodwill show your purpose, show
Hmm.
your good vision to life, because
Hmm.
like that também, good, like that as well. Very important. Good. Beyond, okay, equal importance.
Hmm.
Like you said, okay,
Hmm.
goodwill, because I know about few persons, few people uh, don't have a good vision about life,
Hmm.
like depression. That persons, that people can't achieve your goals because he give up before. Is
Hmm.
a very complicated, but very common. Okay, uh,
Hmm.
only that.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much, João. Let's continue, guys. So, Tiago, what do you think about the question number two? What are the strategies, sorry, and habits that you normally use for achieve your goals?
I think one word that we said in the introduction was consistency. This word is very important to achieve your goal. And I think in my case, we have a lot of theory about learning something, or it's not about English, but for everything. We, we we can get in the internet any institution that you can get when you can learn something, but it's for me it's difficult to um, one moment, please. Sorry.
No
uh,
problem.
it's cleaning a house.
Okay, no problem.
uh,
Uh,
and
Go ahead.
and
Go ahead.
uh,
Go ahead.
and we, we can get a lot of theory to learn, but put me in a in a in action is more difficult for me,
Mm-hmm.
because many times we can well, I I fear that I have it's not a good way to learn, or maybe uh, spend a lot of money in the method wrong in the wrong method to learn. And well, I think that the consistency, and now I I see in the talk a good way method to learn to speak. But in this time, I'm studying with some methods, and get more input. But I for now I need agora
The output.
give more outputs
Uh-huh.
to concentrate.
Thank you so much, Tiago. And something I wanted to know from you, because I know that you are an Adventist, because we are Adventists, we share the same religion. Do you think that we can consider a strategy or a habit trusting in God for achieving our goals? Do you consider that's like a habit or like a strategy or something else?
I think I don't get the main of your question. You talk about the religion, but I don't get the main that you asked.
Okay, the question was about trusting in God, our faith in God.
Faith
Do you
in
think
God.
that
All right,
do
all
you
right.
think that it's important for achieving our goals?
I think that for someone that people believe in God is important to use this this faith or beliefs. But I think that depends the people. Some people want to have a believe in God, and it's okay. And they people and these people achieve your goals in the same time that a person that has uh, a religion.
Thank you so much, Thiago. And finally, Giuliano, please tell us about your strategies and habits that you normally use for achieving your goals.
About me, I try have a flexible routine because when I do little a plan about this time I'm gonna go to the conversation, this time I'm gonna go to gym, I think it doesn't work a lot for me, because I like to plan like I need do 2 hours of conversation a day, for example. So I try uh find a time that I can do it, in my day without I don't know, because I think it works a lot for me, So gym, I go after I go to the conversation, but I really don't know the time, exactly the time, I just like to find out the best hour, the best time for me in the day. I like to have this flexible routine. So it's more, I think that's it about me, I always try. So in the morning, I like to study it, but I don't take time, a specific time to do something. I have a more flexible routine. I think it works better for me.
Thank you so much, Giuliano. And something I wanted to know from you, maybe you nowadays have that flexibility because you are still studying, right? Do you think that you will be able to have that flexibility when you start working?
No, I don't think so, and I don't know what I gonna do because I think when I begin work, for example, if I begin work as an internship, I just need to work 6 hours a day. But I think I don't know if I'm gonna have time to go to the conversation like I do now, Uh, and if I work like CLT that is 8 hours a day, I really think I don't uh I not gonna have time to do conversation, things like that, So I don't know what I gonna do, I don't know. I think I don't gonna have time to study for the college, for developing. Nowadays I can have more flexible because I not working, but I don't know in the future. It's hard.
Yeah, it's difficult for those who for those who work on CLT. It's kind of difficult, you know, to find that kind of routine to adapt that routine to our lives. For those who want to go to the gym, who want to study something different, it's kind of tricky. That's it, but that's life, you know. Thank you so much,
Yes.
Juliano. Let's move on to the question number three. I'm gonna start with you, Tiago, okay? So, Tiago, I would like to know what obstacles did you overcome to accomplish these goals, and how did you do it? About the goals that you mentioned it at the beginning
Mhm.
of this conversation.
Yeah. Um, mm, I think that we need create a good habits, um, a good habits, because if you don't have a good habits, you can get a lot of goals and many kind of different ways that you can try different ways to get this achieve, but your bad routine is your bad behaviors. It's a road you are achieving, and I think the first way that you can get and overcome these obstacles uh, is create a good habits, and I think that it is the name of the the tip to to do it, and maybe like you said, not the good hats, like John said in the introduce, you need your mental health, your your good way to live and get these goals.
That's it. Thank you so much, Tiago. Let's move on to. I would like to know from you, Joao. What do you think about it? Tell us about some obstacles that you've had to face when you try to achieve your goals. It can be about
Yes,
your health, about your English learning journey.
yes.
Go ahead.
Okay. I need to overcome my time, my uh, my difficult to when it started, my difficult to believe if possible. Then I put my mind uh, to working. Then I told before I put effort, big effort to decide it. Okay. After that, I will working to achieve. Then training a lot. Sometimes I want oh ah I am tired. No, no, no. I need to. Yes, I I I I I go ahead. In my health, I need. Oh, I'm tired, or I I don't want. No, no, no. You need. I need the this do this thing. Okay. Then we need the without things in my way. Okay, but like our speak before. We need put goodwill, effort, and we need change our behavior. I need change my behavior to with like you said. Okay, put my proposal first, then I can achieve my goals day day by day, because we need struggle day by day. Yes. Then I think about that. I put this action. I read a book like uh, little 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 habits, good achieves. Good book. Good book. Okay, like that. Thank you.
Thank you, Joao. Something that I wanted to point about your comment, it's about the starting something new is not gonna be all of the time black and white. The first week, for example, if you decide to start going to the gym, the first week will be like, oh, okay, everything is well, I did it, it was not that difficult. But the second month, that will be the time that you will really have to have that consistency because motivation will be gone at that time.
Yes.
And there will be some days that you won't feel like going to the gym, and that's the time that consistency and the purpose of your goal will make you stand up and go to the gym. So thank you so much for bringing up again your insights. For finishing this question, Giuliano, what do you think about it? Tell us about the obstacles that you had to face for achieving your goals on this year, in this year.
In my case, I had to work out the anxiety. Like when I began talk, I felt a lot of anxiety, So I had to work it out this because it was very hard to me and I could do it. So nowadays, I can talk with more security. I don't feel more anxiety, and I think this is very good. And about other barriers that I needed overcome was constance, because I could learn that constance is better than talent, because it's very important do and do every day or almost every day, have this kind of plan. And nowadays I can have more, but I think I need to overcome more the procrastination because I think this is very bad to me yet. I need overcome this kind of problem too. But I think the the biggest barrier that work it out is anxiety. That's it.
I can totally feel you, Juliano. The anxiety before starting an immersion in English or in another language is kind of, I don't know how can I describe that, but I'm not sure if there exists a person who feel really confident about him or herself and start with that confidence an immersion in a different language. I think that happens for all of us. Even for me, every time that I start one immersion here as a host, it's not that easy. It's not like, oh, okay, I'm happy because I'm gonna share my English with you. It's not like that. I feel anxious as well, and I feel fear because I know that I'm gonna make a lot of mistakes. But the only way that we can overcome or we can face it, it's facing. It's being here, it's trying to tell something, trying to use different words, and that's the only way that we can do it. That I think that's why learning a new language is kind of difficult because sometimes we try to be perfect and we say, okay, when I speak perfect, I will explain or I will share my ideas with the people, um, and that's it. Unfortunately, we have that in our bodies, in our minds. I don't know why, but I can feel I can feel you, Juliano. About me, guys, about the question number three, is some obstacles that I had to overcome regarding the TDD that I mentioned. I think that in IT area it's kind of difficult to create your own examples. For example, if you wanted to start learning, I don't know, entity framework, for example, you can find a tutorial on YouTube, and there is a guy who is doing something, creating an application about, I don't know, an application about cells, for example, and then it's kind of tricky to find your own examples to make some exercises. And that happens to me every time that I learn something new. For example, with TDD, I didn't know how to start because I have a lot of ideas about projects, but there are so huge projects. I cannot start creating a huge project just for practicing something new. So for me, trying to find little examples for just practicing is kind of tricky, and it's like that in every single hard skill that I want to learn in my area. About my French learning journey, I think that I had to overcome. The fact that I didn't have the opportunity to talk face to face to a person in real in French because I don't know French speakers here in Curitiba. I just participated on French immersion here in Zoom, but in my personal opinion, it's so different to talk face to face with a person than here in Zoom, because I think that even us, we create a comfort zone here in Zoom. We feel safe because we are in our home, we are just us, and we just here in front of the screen. But it's different being in the front of if in a real person, exchanging ideas in a different language. So I wanted to break that barrier. And this year I had the opportunity to participate in a polyglot meeting 1 month ago. And that was the first time that I spoke in French with a person. I felt it was so good, so cool. I feel really proud of my progress. That's it a little bit about me, about the question number three. I think that we have more time for trying to answer one more question, sorry. I'm gonna continue with you, Juliano, okay? The question number four. Which goal are you most proud of achieving and why?
Nowadays, I study in public university, so I think this was my best goal that I achieved because I really wanted to get in this university, and now I am there. So it was very good to me, and I had to be constant, to study every day, to learn about the subjects to do the test, and I could do the test and have a good result. And nowadays I am there, learn a lot of things. So to me, this was my best achievement that I could have until now. So I want to have more, like have fluent English, uh, be a good development. So let's go try active all these goals.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure that you will do it. And thank you so much for bringing up your experience. I know that it's not that easy to get into the public universities. I know that I am not from here, Brazil, so I don't know how it works here, but in Bolivia it's kind of the same because there are a lot of people who are looking for get into the public university, and you have to feel really proud of your for that achievement, Juliano. So thank you so much. Let's move on with you, Joao. What do you think about it? What can you describe an achievement that you really feel proud about that you achieved this year or
Yes.
so far?
Yeah, yes. Uh, I'm proud about my improving English, okay? Because very difficult to me. I I struggle a lot to achieve that. Okay, I need to improve much more, but today I am happy because I can't I can't improve. I can't communication. I can't understand you. Very important to me like that. Then I proud that. Okay, uh, like that. Okay, that's it.
Thank you so much, Joao. And something I wanted to mention about English learning. We need to be happy about our progress because sometimes we say, okay, I will be happy when I get fluent or when I will be able to speak with a native English speaker, but if we, for example, just one little example, if today you were able to use a new word in your speech, in your presentation, or in your explanation, something, you really need to be proud of that, because including new words in your vocabulary is not that is not that easy. So, and
Yes.
just the fact of being here in this meeting, you need to be proud of that, for those steps that you are doing for getting there. Because we are all pursuing the dream of being fluent someday. So it's important to be proud of every single step or every single progress that we get. Thank you
Yes.
so much, Joao.
Okay. Thank you.
Finally, Tiago, what do you think about the question number 4?
Well, I think I talk about my last achievement was I did and conclude the postgraduate in system architecture and solutions in the at XP uh, education, and it was one goal that in this year, and I achieved this, and I for conclusion of this course, I used the my skill from graduation, and I can use this. But I nowadays I looking forward to my English, and I'm happy. Um, that you say with someone we get a new word that you guys call and oh this word all right and next I can do sometimes I think that, oh, this phrase I talk like a native, but other times, oh, it's supposed to, but I did many wrongs in my speech. All right, no, but with mistakes we learn and improve. Uh, improve our goals to get.
Thank you so much, Tiago. And congratulations for your last achievement about your post graduation in the XP. You gotta be so proud about yourself. Every single achievement is important in our lives. We have to learn how to celebrate them. So thank you so much for bringing your knowledge and your insights about me, guys. I really feel proud of about my French progress. As I already said, I started learning French the last year, and I started learning on my own. I didn't pay any money for learning French. I found a free course online for a Brazilian institute, and I started learning grammatical part there. Then, when I felt ready for participating on French immersion, I got here in Talk and Talk, and I started I tried to start speaking in French, and that was the way that learned in French. Obviously, I need to learn more because I still struggle so much, but I am really proud because I can handle at least a basic conversation in French. And I've never thought about taking speaking in French in my entire life before. And every time that I remember that I'm almost there, I really feel so proud about my progress on French. And that's it a little bit about me. Okay, Joao, no problem. See you there. Bye bye. So we have more time, maybe a short answer of the about the question number the number 6, and then we will finish our immersion. Okay. So what goals did you set but weren't able to achieve, and why? I'm gonna start with you, Juliano. Briefly, please.
Uh, I think about me, maybe I work as development yet. I really want work as development and not active yet, but I'm gonna active one day, you know. Um, because I was thinking and I already had a lot of goals that I didn't achieve, not because I give up or something like that, but because I grow up and my goals change, you know. So when I was a kid, I want to be a football soccer player, you know. It was my dream. Nowadays I don't have more this dream because I grow and I meet new things, and that's it. Not because I give up, just because I grow and meet new things, you know. But a dream, a goal that I really want to achieve is work as development, you know. And I'm not active yet, but
Hmm?
I know one day I'm gonna active. That's it.
Thank you so much, Juliano. For finish our today's immersion, Tiago, let us know about some goals that you've set but you didn't, or you were not able to achieve yet.
Mm, don't I don't have a memory about it for now. I have one experience in my job in my last job that we have a challenge in a solution that we need to deliver, and this delivery was received with many expectation about stakeholder, and when this product running in a conference that we product run, the product run better than I expected that will run, and I think it is an example to talk.
Thank you so much, Tiago. Me, guys, I wanted to take the IELTS test, that is the proficiency proficiency test, English proficiency test this year, but I couldn't. But I'm gonna continue pursuing that dream for the next year because that kind of tests are crucial if you want to move to another country. So I am planning to take that test the next year in 2025. So we finish our today's immersion. This is the time where we can share our impression about our immersion. So I would like to know from you, Tiago, how was the immersion for you? Did you like the subject? How did you feel in this English immersion?
All immersions that I have participated, that was good, and this meeting now is the same thing. I'm happy to be here with you guys. I learned a lot with you.
Thank you, Tiago and Giuliano. Let us know about your feedback.
I really like to talk about the subject, about the goals about the year, because it's possible could do a reflection, you know, about things that we did in this year and things that we can do in the next year, you know, things that we can improve, you know, to active things that we don't active yet, you know. So I really like to talk about it because I could do a reflection about my achievement and my future achievements.
Thank you so much, Juliano. And that was the idea because we are almost in 2025 and we have still almost 2 months, maybe for try to achieve some goals that we didn't achieve yet. That's it for today, guys. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed the conversation. I just sent to you here in the chat box the link survey where you can write your comments, you can write your feedback. It's so important to me and useful because I can improve my performance as a facilitator, and we can improve your experience in the platform in general. And that's it for today. Is hope to see you the next immersion, the next Friday. We will be talking about the power of gratitude because Thanksgiving is coming, so we'll be exchanging some ideas about the importance of gratitude. And that's it for today's. I hope you a wonderful weekend and hope to see you the next Friday. Thank you so much and bye bye.
Thank you, guys. Have a good